Hey everybody, Larry Bailey here, Awesome Technologies Inc. Mortgage.community. First of all, did anybody? Oh, Luba. Luba is the winner. First to comment. Thanks, Luba, for playing that game. We get together here every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, which is exactly where I am. I'm in Seattle right now. The Space Needle is right jaw. And I'm in my hotel room after making a 5-hour trip back and forth to Vancouver. And we'll talk about that just in a moment. Today's topic is all about best practices for general performance, baselines, admin tools, plugins. This is all part of May and June's concept of creating self-health checks. And so for those that know me and have followed me over the years, I'm always about workflow before technology. And I'm also about doing settings reviews regularly. So if you are not in a position to outsource that responsibility, that means it's your responsibility. And part of the challenge, I'll get to that one second, Jeremy. Part of the challenge of doing self-health checks is A, knowing what the heck to do, B, knowing what to look for, C, having some type of plan, D, having a resource to bounce things off of, like, hey, this is what we do. Is that good? Is it bad? I heard from somebody it's like the worst thing. I heard from somebody else it's fine. So I'm going to share with you everything I've learned over the last, where are we now, 24? So the last 17 years? I'm going to say 16 years. I'll round up. 16 years of administering Encompass for all different kinds of companies, retail, non-retail, for my own mortgage company, and those kinds of things. And I'm going to share with you what I found to be best practices for health checks. I'm going to try to distill some of the truth from fiction, some of the reality from urban legend. I don't know if I'll always get it right, but I can tell you that what I share with you is what I know to be true. And what I believe to be true. And if you find something different, that's why we are a community. I encourage you to really talk about it as a group and really focus in on how to make your Encompass the best Encompass. So that's what we're going to be talking about. Jeremy asks, hey, Larry, this is a bit off topic, and you confirm the dates for Mastering Cert. Jeremy, good news. You can join the Mastering Encompass admin cert anytime. There is no start date. There is no end date. It's actually built to allow you to start anytime. It's good for 12 months. Katie's in the program. Amy's in the program. Katie wants you to come join the cool kids. I'd agree with that. And we do a lot of good work there. Matter of fact, I'm not going to share the news, but I heard some really good news that one of our folks that just recently went through there joined back another company that we all know here in the community. So I'll save that announcement for them to make. But it is a really good thing. And what I try to do is share information that you probably don't come across during your day. And the reason why I come across it is because I'm helping people all the time. Number one. Number two, I'm like one of those geek boys that just loves to understand Encompass. I'm meeting actually with a couple of folks from ICE here Friday. At the deep level, to really start to pull out a lot of great information ahead of time, so I can make sure I get some lessons out to you as a community, and for those that really want to make a difference. So if you're here live, awesome. If you ever want to come up on stage and ask a question, all it means is that I invite you as a speaker. You can turn on your mic. You don't have to be on video, but you're always welcome to come in and ask questions and talk through things. If that's not your jam, you can always use the chat function here in the community. And if you're watching this on replay, awesome, thank you. And you can also add comments to the thread in the community. So let's get hustling here. And the very first thing that we're going to talk about is what is a self-health check?